evening, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me tonight. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the period of May the 1st to the 15th. Let's see what messages we have for Taurus for the first half of May 2021. It's been an interesting few readings so far. Okay, Taurus, interesting. Ooh, Taurus, you are in a situation where all your wishes could be fulfilled, it seems. Good for you. That's lovely. But I see that it's being challenged by you feeling a lack of abundance. Interesting. So that is a very interesting situation you're in here right now here. All of your desires and satisfactions, validation, like all the wishes and rewards you want and desire are seemingly at your fingertips, but you really don't think you're abundant. You feel right now challenged in the ability to manifest. You're feeling like you don't know how to create things in the material world, which is very interesting because it's like you're not seeing something that's right in front of you, Taurus. What is it? You're not seeing it because you don't feel abundant. You feel like you don't have enough. You're worrying about change, and you're worrying about specifically a shift in your mindset, a truth you have to face, something you have to see honestly before you can move forward. Interesting. Very interesting. So this present timeline really says to me that right at your footsteps is everything you've ever wanted. But for some reason, because you're unwilling or afraid to face a truth that's in front of you that requires you to proceed differently mentally. Okay? It's a choice here. There's a change happening, a shift, something that you need to acknowledge, which is consistent here because you're not seeing that you're actually really able to have whatever it is that you want. It seems like it's right in front of you, Taurus, but you can't see it because you don't think you have enough. And there is a truth that you don't want to face. Okay? So you don't think you have enough. And there's a truth you don't want to face about something. Let's get some more clarity on this. Okay, so yeah, I can see that in the past things were really uncertain for you. So you're coming into a place, I think, where the abundance is starting to flow, but you don't see it yet because you're coming from a place of in the past where you are, coming into the present from a place of uncertainty. The present must feel very unfamiliar for you right now, Taurus. It's almost like no wonder you don't feel like you have enough. Everything has shifted for you. But trust me when I say that you're at the cusp of all your dreams coming true, potentially. Anything that you really wanted, yeah, but in the future, it's almost like you're going to be confronted with that thing that you are worried about facing. It's going to come up. So there's some truth that you're aware of here. You might have been brought into awareness of it in the past, and it's coming. You were right. So you knew this was coming. This is beautiful. You knew it was going to happen. It happened. And in the future, you're going to have to deal with it. Okay? These are the cards I'm talking about here. So in the past, you have the moon. In the past, you have the moon. In the present, you have the Five of Swords, which is all about change and truth and acknowledging things and facing things and shifting mentally. And then you have in the future the Two of Swords, which is all about this idea that you need to see something. You're at a standstill. You're not facing something. And that's happening here. So you knew it was coming. It's here. And in the future, you're going to have to deal with it, Taurus. There is a truth that you're not acknowledging, and it's actually holding you back from this card, which is the ultimate happy card in the suit of tarot. It's the Nine of Cups upright. So like super wish fulfillment card, and it's being blocked by the Four of Pentacles, the miser. You don't feel like you have enough, and as a result, you're not able to be the King of Pentacles. You're not really feeling like you can have that inner Midas touch. You're not really manifesting things in the material world. You're facing a challenge from a physical situation that, you really have a Queen of Pentacles. Here's the Queen in reverse as well. Now, the interesting thing is the positioning here is that we have the Four of Pentacles blocking or crossing, the Nine of Cups, and we have the King of Pentacles as your overall sort of mood, where you're feeling like you can't bring anything into manifestation. And then how you see yourself, we see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So my goodness, this is all about your sense of security being called into question, and as a result, you're feeling like something that you knew was coming has come. I'm surprised the Tower card isn't here. I'm surprised the Tower card has not shown up because this, and then Queen of Swords is how other people see you. You're feeling really challenged to be strong here. Okay, so you really see yourself, let's back up here. On the inside, you're feeling very challenged in the overall mood to be manifesting anything. Your confidence is challenged. You're not bringing things that into the material world like you're usually able to. That movement that you're able to do where you have an idea and you can make it happen in the physical world, it's being challenged right now. And it's because you also feel on the inside that you're not self-sufficient. Something has got you feeling like you're not self-sufficient. It's very interesting. Maybe there was a shift in how you bring in money. Maybe there was a shift there's been a shift that you have seen coming. Maybe this was something that you knew was necessary or didn't really understand the full purpose of it. Yes, you didn't really understand the full scope of the situation. And now that you do, you have to be strong. It's interesting, Taurus, you have to be strong here. You have to persevere and just face this truth. Take off the blindfold in the Two of Swords. Use that mental acuity to figure this out, in the sense that it is a conflict. And, you don't need to be paralyzed. You don't have to refuse to see things. You don't have to stay in the transition of, knowledge and action. You can take action. There's the Tower. I knew it. Of course, the Tower. You have to accept whatever this is. The veil has come off. The veil has come down. The veil is falling apart, and like everything, these bolts of lightning are truth. These are truth bombs, and they are revealing everything to you. And these people falling away, that's okay. They need to fall away. Everything's going to go back into the ocean and heal, and you have to accept this, okay? Your refusal to face this situation, you knew it was coming. You knew, right? You knew that you were living in uncertainty, and you were like, this is going to happen. Here it is. You have to face it. And in the future, you can't stay in paralysis. You can't. You have to take that blindfold off and look at this, right? You have to look at this, and you have to make a choice, because, everything has shifted, and you know it. That's the thing. The thing about this that's really interesting, Taurus, is that you knew this. You knew that this was going to happen. And it's almost like everyone around you believes that you can manage this, no problem. You're really feeling like you need some self-confidence, that you're feeling challenged. You don't really feel that self-confidence right now. You're really sort of shaken down by this, but You've got to accept the truth. The veil has fallen, the tower is crumbling, the truth bombs have struck, right? Wow. Taurus. I knew the tower card was coming. Didn't I call it? Okay, let's see what the oracle message are for you. For Taurus, going through this shift in May. Serendipity. Okay, so that tells me this is not happening by accident. Like we said, you knew this was coming. This was something you knew had to shift, and you were just sort of avoiding it at first, and now you're in sort of a self created paralysis. Regeneration. These are some of the same cards another reading got. You are going through a major shift. Regeneration. Tower is shifting. Big realizations, and you're at the doorstep of wish fulfillment, and it's like you just don't think you're enough. Your self-confidence has been shaken down by this tower falling. You need to stay in the here and now. Interesting. You need to stay in the here and now. You need to accept this. You can't run away from this tower falling, Taurus. You just can't. It's done. It's okay. It's a big shift. You knew it was coming. The truth has arrived. Everything you desire is just being blocked by the fact that you are like, I don't have enough. There's no way. I don't have the self-confidence. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. I don't have that connection to being self-sufficient anymore. I don't know how to provide an enriching life for myself. You don't even feel like you're tapping into sort of that sensual pleasure aspect of your life anymore, which is interesting because other people really see you as being able to be this like immovable force full of conviction and who has really high ideals and knows who they are, and they're very strong. And that seems to be where you feel like that's what you need. You need to have strength. You need to be confident. You need to know that you can face any truth and see it for what it is and move forward from it, but you're feeling really worried about that because this tower was a big one, I guess. But you know what? These truth bombs had to come. They had to come. Wow, Taurus, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for joining me for that really interesting reading. And if this has resonated for you and you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description below. Okay, thanks for joining me again, and we'll see you again real soon for some more readings. Okay, take care.